Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you come into the chat, drop your crowns and your elephants and let me know where you're watching from. I'm your boy, TheKempire. We are live on multiple platforms, including my TikTok. I was just talking with TikTok there. Coordinator Shah tipped off the feds. We're going to talk about it. We're live on Facebook, TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. If you haven't liked those pages, like them there. Also follow me on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire, and everything else is at Kempire Daily and Kempire Radio. Don't forget, I will be recording a new podcast on Kempire Radio, where you get unfiltered versions of some of your favorite hot topics. Literally losing my voice as I'm talking to you guys right now because I've been doing so much work, but we're definitely going to get a podcast out, and it's going to be so disgustingly shady because I have a lot pent up. Thank you so much for the donation. We are doing another fundraiser. Look, if we can give back in some shape or form, each of us, no matter how much it is, I want to do that. As we've been talking about, Hurricane Ida devastated parts of the United States, specifically Louisiana. So we've chosen Project Hope to do a small fundraiser of $1,000 this month. I hope that you guys can donate what you can. I appreciate how much you guys support the channel. If you can't donate, I get it. But if you can, please do. All right. All right. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. We are talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. If you didn't know, another teaser has been dropped for the second season of the show. And it is the most critical part. You know, the teaser that we got originally, I was like, it didn't include the arrest. Or did they not capture it? Did they not capture it? I was almost devastated. No, they captured it. And it looks epic. I know we should not take joy in someone else's pain, but if Jen Shah can make jokes about Kim Kardashian representing her and taking it so lightly on social media, Jen Shah, be prepared. We're going to have all kinds of jokes this season. Yes. But we should also remember, because, you know, every time we talk about Erica Girardi and Tom Girardi, there are victims, real life victims, elderly victims of Jen Shah, allegedly. But trust and believe, the Southern District of New York doesn't play. They have a 98% conviction rate. They're not bringing charges unless they know that they can win. Jen Shah, it's not looking good for you. We also hear that Stuart Smith, her former assistant, may have copped a plea. Definitely not looking good for her. But we'll talk about the trailer in a second. Let's talk about the taglines. You know, the infamous taglines. If you follow me on my TikTok, then you saw I gave a rating for each one. So head on over there. And this is why I say it's important for you to follow on multiple platforms, because I'm giving you something different on those platforms. But I do post my TikToks on YouTube after. But if you don't want to miss out, just saying, you know what Wendy says, miss a day, miss a lot. Thank you to everyone that's been donating. Thank you, Andrea Harvey. Thank you to a few anonymous donors already. Thank you. We appreciate you donating to our fundraiser, Project Hope, that is doing work in Louisiana right now as we speak after Hurricane Ida. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to our Royal Court members in the chat. I see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Decided to go live to cover this story, but if you missed it, I already posted. Well, we did a 90 Day Fiance the other way recap earlier live, and then I posted three pre-records. One about Nene Leakes' celebration of life, and all the housewives came out to support her, except one. So be sure to check that out. And also, we talked about Lisa Rinna and 50 Cent and his disrespectful post. There's another story in regards to Michael K. Williams that I'd like to tell, but stay tuned for that tomorrow. All right. Thank you again for another anonymous donation. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into the taglines, and then we will get into the trailer. Let's start with the boring ones. Let's start with no offense to this wasn't boring. I'm not going to say this one was boring. Heather Gay, who has stood out for us last season as the MVP. I'm not sure how I feel about Heather Gay, because we just saw a recent photo. Of her hanging out with Jen Shah. And it's not to say that she can't hang out with Jen Shah, but I wouldn't. But this is Heather Gay's tagline for season 2 of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. As you guys come in, we already have almost 200 people watching. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already. It's a great and easy way of getting the video out to people that may not know about our Kempire Daily community. TikTok, I see you guys as well. Thank you so much for being here. Verso says, I think Meredith and or Mary tipped off the feds. We're going to talk about it. But let's get into these taglines first. I was raised a Mormon, but now I'm raising a glass of champagne. I think it was safe. I think it was decent. Was it fire? No. I feel like I want to sneeze. I've been having allergies all day, y'all. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on. Mind you, I get allergy shots. Okay. This was a safe one for me. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Overall, though, I have to say, I didn't love their taglines overall. All right. We'll move on from Heather Gay. But before we move on from Heather Gay, let me put it back up. How would you guys rate it from 1 to 10? Let me know in the chat. Brittany says, she says 5. Oh my God, I feel like I want to sneeze. Brittany says 5. If you guys had to rate Heather Gay's tagline for season 2, how would you rate it? TikTok, you can drop it in the comments as well. Okay, I'm seeing a couple 5s. I'm seeing a 3. 5, 3, 5. Oh, I mean, for QK, that's pretty big. He's very judgmental. 4, Allie, Sanya, what's going on? 2, damn. 3, wow. All right, wow. 3, because I like her. Damn, and that's because you like her. Meh, strong 5. Okay, Ashley says, okay, all right. Dada. Not a negative 10, not a negative 5. Now y'all just being shady. All right, let's move on. Because there's more for us to talk. And I do want to take some of your calls. Let's go to Meredith. Meredith, who never engages, says this. I may be known for my ice, but I always bring the heat. Rating from 1 to 10 for you guys. Let me know in the chat. I'll tell you what I think. I'm not going to give a rating yet. Boring. Meredith, last season, I was on the fence with you already. I kind of forgot about you. Yes, you had the whole, I'm not engaging. The most interesting thing about Meredith is her son. That's the most interesting thing. Really? Cute kid at 8? The tag was cute 7? Really? 8? 0? This is why I love hearing people's opinions, because I'm like, really? All right. 5-ish. Oh my God. Wait. I missed. Wait, did I miss? Oh my goodness, I missed your comment, St. J. Where did it go? He said, we already saw your ratings. Really? Okay. But I could have changed my mind. Those were my initial reactions. I literally did not read them. I posted them on my TikTok and I rated them as I read them. After a while, when you sit with them, you're like, okay, that makes more sense. Yes, we know Meredith has a jewelry line, but no, not interested. Meredith is a 7. Okay. Selena says, I agree. Her son is more interesting than her, too. Okay. We'll move on from Meredith. If you guys are just joining us, we're rating the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City taglines. Let's welcome newbie, Jenny. What's going on, Jenny? Jenny's tagline is, I have plenty of everything, including opinions. I thought this was cute. This was her first season. From a rating between 1 and 10, how would you rate Jenny's tagline? Let me know in the chat, y'all. And of course, our replay crew, I want you guys to let me know how you would rate everyone's tagline on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and your thoughts on the teaser that we got earlier today. If you missed out on the teaser, it is available on my TikTok at TheKempire. Matter of fact, let me post up my socials so you guys follow me there. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a 5. I'm seeing a 6. Okay, you guys are hard. Did you guys eat? QK, I'm not understanding you today. I feel like we don't get each other. Spicy to the power of 100. Okay. 3 basic. Oh my gosh. Well, she seems to be bringing a lot. One of the rumors on the street is that the reason why she even became a housewife was because Jen Shah was not able to film a lot during the season after her arrest. She was only supposed to be a friend of, and now we're hearing now we see that she is a full-time housewife. Drama says, I'm known for plenty, but mostly the drama. Okay, girl. Is that your tagline? Okay. Let's move on. I don't want to waste time because I want to get into this trailer in a second. Let's go to Whitney Rose. Whitney Rose, who, she brought levels. I have to give it to Whitney. She did have a storyline last season. It may not have been her storyline, it was her dad's storyline, but I respect her sharing it because you know what, in America, his issue was a real issue. I do want to follow up this season on what's going on with her father. I do want to see a little bit more with her relationship. We didn't get a lot of that. We did get a little bit about her relationship with the church. And sidebar, even though I don't think they're Mormon, Sister Wives, because it automatically comes up on my Discovery Plus right after 90 Day. Why is that so good? It's going to take me a while to catch up, but you guys are already rating. Okay, people like it. Okay, I didn't even read it yet. So Whitney Rose, in a town of beauties and beasts, there's only one wild rose. I like it. I like it. 8 love wit. Wait, someone says she's so fake. Whitney is a Libra like me. Is she? Whitney 8. Okay, people like it. Ashley doesn't, not so much. I like it. I think it was definitely a solid tagline for her, especially for her personality. I'm not expecting her tagline to be super shady. You know what I mean? But I think that was very clever. Okay, I see you, Whitney. All right. Let's look at my girl from New York, Lisa Barlow, who didn't really show up until the reunion of senior season 1. Lisa Barlow, a rating from 1 to 10, y'all. You don't have to like me. I love myself enough for the both of us. When I first heard this, I didn't love it, but I kind of like it later on, hours later. You don't have to like me. I love myself enough for the both of us. Oh my God. Not Barlow. Oh my Lord. Sounds just like her. I wanted to like Lisa because she's from New York and she was giving me that New York energy. But during the season, I didn't get a lot from her. It's going to be interesting to see what she brings this season. Queen says, we don't care. Oh my goodness. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. I was literally earlier today working on new emojis. So all the emojis that you have now, use them up tonight because more than likely tomorrow I will be changing them, testing it out. And you guys will let me know if you like them or not. You will let me know if you like them or not. But I've been working on some new emojis and possibly new loyalty badges. We shall see. Okay. Sashay says, I'm not here for Lisa, but she is here for herself. That should have been her tagline. Yes, Queen, use up those emojis. Face City says a -0. Oh my Lord. I was about to say, oh my Lanta. Okay, let's move on. I want to get to the trailer in just a second. Who have I missed? I know I missed Mary Cosby. I did Meredith, right? Okay. And I know I have to do Jen Shah. Let's do Mary Cosby. There was a rumor on the street that Mary Cosby, husband, granddaddy, step granddaddy, was related to Bill Cosby. That was a rumor, y'all. That's not true. Okay. She's weird enough. We don't need that connection. Okay. So this is Whitney. This is Mary Cosby's tagline. If you come for me, I will send Jesus after you. What's your rating from 1 to 10? For those that are wondering, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City will premiere this Sunday, the same night as The Real Housewives of Potomac. As you guys know, we do a Real Housewives of Potomac recap at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to work on the details of that. I think what we're going to do on Sundays as an after show, I don't know how that's going to work out because I think it's coming on at 9. So we might have to change our Potomac recap for members only or subscribers only chat to 10 p.m. Eastern or 10:15 p.m. Eastern. and then do an after show talking about Salt Lake City, members only live. So it will be exclusively for members only. I think that's what we're going to do on Sundays. Lord, I'm going to be tired. St. J says we can't do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City to Mondays. What are you talking about, St. J? What do you mean we can't do it? St. J says, child, I can't do that lately. Look. Or, well, regardless, we're going to do a live recap of Salt Lake City on the channel. Regardless, we're going to do one that's for the general public. But I want to add some exclusivity to our members. I'm trying to get back to the members. Shout out to our members. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com or click the join button under the video if you're on your computer. Okay. Nora says, that's late. Okay, y'all. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Nora, you're not even a member of the channel, so it doesn't even matter. All right. So, based on the ratings, no one liked her. No one liked Mary Cosby's. It wasn't creative. It wasn't creative. It wasn't creative for me. It wasn't creative. It wasn't creative enough for me. All right, let's go to Jen Shah. And then we can segue into this trailer. Jen Shah's tagline. The only thing I'm guilty of is being Shah amazing. Not according to the SDNY. Okay. Oh. Rating. Oh, God. Renee says 2. Guys, a rating from 1 to 10. I'm seeing 2s. I'm seeing 0s. I'm seeing 3s. No rating. Lock her up. Remember, now, here's the difference. Yes, we have a whole situation with Erica Girardi on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But the difference here is Jen Shah is Tom Girardi in this instance. She's the one being accused of doing the manipulation. And if you watch this teaser today, if you didn't see the teaser, head on over to my TikTok, right, TikTok? Head on over to my TikTok and watch it there. It's a little bit over 3 minutes. Juicy 3 minutes. Exactly. Jen is 100% guilty. A criminal empire. Is Jen trying out? Wait, is Jen trying to out Erica with the tone deaf tagline? Didn't she repost that whole association with her recently too? Jen Shah, I don't know who her attorneys are or who's helping these women out, but they're not listening. They're not listening. Crystal says, F a TikTok on the YouTube camp. I'm saying if you would like to see the video, if I put it on YouTube, I will get copyright issues. I can post it on TikTok or Instagram. So head on over there and check it out there. All right. Verso says Salt Lake will be the highest rated. I believe that. Based on this trailer, let's talk about the trailer. I'm done. Well, we'll leave Jen Shah up. Quinta said, baby girl going to jail. And what did her husband know? Well, you saw the thumbnail. Tipped off. So based on what we were hearing, according to sources, when this first broke, that was in the heyday of the beginning of the Kempire Daily, growth. We were reporting on Jen Shah getting arrested. That news went around the world in 15 seconds. Based on what we were hearing, it was Coach Shah. Not necessarily tipped her off, but definitely called her and let her know the feds are looking for you. They were at her home. They were searching her home. This is what we're seeing in the trailer. And I'm so glad that the producers had their producer hats on and they were ready. They were ready. Oh, wait. You know what? Look, I prepare so much for the show and sometimes I forget to put up my slides. Okay? That's one shot of Jen Shah. They were ready. They make sure that they cover everything. Thank you so much, anonymous donation, for our fundraiser. They were not playing. Okay, they were ready for this. These producers were ready. TikTok, if you want to see what I'm showing, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on Facebook, the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter at Kempire, at TheKempire. There we go. Brittany says, where is Coordinator Shaw? Well, he was the one calling her. At one point, she tells Whitney to turn her mic off because she knows what she's doing. Mind you, watching her move, I'm looking at Jen Shah in a totally different light. Yes, she was a little off the wall last season. I'm being facetious. She was a little off the wall last season. Okay, she was off the wall last season. But watching her maneuver during this particular scene, I'm like, oh my God. This woman is a criminal, allegedly. Let me put up my own disclaimer. But the way sneaky. The way she was moving, it was like, who is this woman? And then all the housewives were very much like us the same day. They were like, what's happening here? Oh my God, they're saying that she defrauded all these people. She was arrested. Who is she? We don't know who she is. Hayes says, is she fleeing to Bali like Russell Simmons? Well, she can't. They took her passport once they arrested her. They took her passport. Didn't she say the aunt called? Well, look, I got another screenshot. Hold on. Have you seen this man? Is that the cousin that they were reporting on that came and got her? Oh, yeah, the passport was expired. Thank you for reminding me, St. J. The passport was expired, so she wasn't going anywhere anyway. QK says, Kempire, are you doing call-ins? Maybe. Once we get to 200 likes, I'll do call-ins. And call-ins, I'm putting up a time limit because it's already late. Y'all already complaining about a late after show. Hold on. St. J asked a good question. Where'd it go? There you go. Why not ask production to just take her mic? I think because she wanted to have the conversation quickly. I think that's what it was. Someone said he is fine. I can't. That's me. He is also an accomplice. I'm surprised he didn't get arrested. But I think they were more focused on what was happening with Jen. I just thought that was funny. And this is her after the arrest coming out. Everyone's commenting on her box braids and her look. They were headed on their cash trip. She couldn't go. I bet she was very upset about not going on this cash trip. Guys, all I have to say, if you have any tea on the situation, text me. I want all, the way that we've covered this whole Erica Girardi situation, we will be covering every single morsel of what's going on with Jen Shah, specifically Jen Shah, because she is the Tom Girardi in this situation, allegedly. As you also know, her court case that was supposed to happen next month has been pushed back to 2022. I believe she switched attorneys or is about to switch attorneys to a smaller law firm. Ronald Richards, our favorite lawyer troll, is also following this case as well. It's going to be a good season. Just off the trailer alone. So good. Someone wants to KempireDaily@gmail.com. You guys can send me emails of not personal emails like Dear Kempire. If you got tea, I should create a separate email for that. But you can text me. That way it'll get to me a lot quicker. That's why I have the texting community here. Renee says Ron Richards is getting called out for his antics, though, even though I live for him. Same, Renee. I do too. When I call him a troll, I mean it in the best way possible. You know, some people might not like that, but get over it. This is my platform. And based on his behavior recently, he's living up to the name. I was listening to my girl Emily D. Baker earlier today. I learned so much when I listened to Emily. She actually received a letter from Ronald Richards addressing some of the things that she said in her video about his behavior, specifically on specific instances in handling this Erica Girardi mess. I'm just like, I barely have time to do some of the things that I want to do. If you are a busy attorney and you have multiple cases, not just the Erica Girardi case, which is in itself is busy, I just don't know how you have time to respond to YouTubers. I mean, Emily's more than a YouTuber, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, you out here in these streets watching? Hey, Ron. Because apparently knows who I am. Lord. Hold on. I love the way that Emily addressed the email. I love Emily. I saw you there, Boxer Girl. We were trying to chat back and forth. It's hard. Emily has a large community, so it's hard to kind of. I see a lot of you sending love when I'm in the chat, and I can't get to everyone because by the time I see the chat and then I'm able to respond, it's just, you know. Kempire, I'm sorry I sent you a chat regarding regulations in EU just introduced on travels from US. I thought you and your near. Oh, where'd you send me that? Let me know where you sent me that. Oh my gosh, my trip's not canceled, right? I need a trip, y'all. I will still be doing lives on my trip and doing stories. Don't worry, guys. I will still be doing lives and trips and vlogs. You will be getting content while I'm away. Yes, Natasha. I love MLA. Love, 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 love. I'm so glad I found her. Shout out to Up and Adam. Lillian says, Emily is a straight shooter. My favorite kind of person. Same. And she's my Taurus sister. There's so many things that Emily does that I'm just like, she is such a Taurus. So much like me. It actually says Kempire did not receive a PTO request. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to share with you guys some things because that just triggered me in a way. Anyways. Oh, the tech Deb, are you looking at the screen or are you just listening? Which is fine. I appreciate you listening. It's scrolling across the screen. But if you're just listening, because I know I've done that too, where I'm just listening to some of my favorite people like Emily D. Baker, text me. Text Kempire.com, or you can text me at 347-647-2372. I love it. I love the texting community. QK says, can you show the trailer? No, I cannot. I cannot show the trailer because what they do is they play copyrighted music under the moments happening. But if you would like to see the trailer, TikTok, right? You guys saw it. I posted it earlier today. Head on over to my TikTok at TheKempire. The trailer was juicy. I'm excited for the Housewives of Salt Lake City. We will definitely be recapping it for our entire subscribers and people that just watch. I know some people that aren't subscribers that just watch the channel. I appreciate you're still supporting. You don't have to subscribe, but you're still supporting. Okay. We will definitely be recapping Salt Lake City, probably Mondays for our entire group. But I think what I'm going to do is an after show. I don't like telling all my business because, people be stealing. Justine says, oh, wait, hold on. Justine says, Kempire, did you talk about Jen's tagline? Which one? Jen Shah? We did. We went through all the taglines. Oh my God. Lisa and Meredith singing Kumbaya is not copyright. Not them. Not that. The trailer was juicy. It was very good. I'm excited about it. We will figure out a way for us to recap and cover every single morsel of what's going to come out of this. They literally waited right before the season premieres this Sunday to let us know they did capture the moments that we were waiting for. Jen Shah, this doesn't look good for you. This might be your last season. But maybe not, because your trial's been pushed back. So maybe you'll get a season 3. We shall see. I'm not sure. Do you guys even want to see Jen Shah? Jen Shah. And how are we going to treat Coordinator Shaw? How are we treating Coordinator Shaw? You see how I feel like Coordinator Shaw knows a lot more. You saw how she was on the phone. Let me go back to the photos. Y'all saw how she was with him on the phone. Hold on, not that one. Look at her face. Take a look at her face, y'all. Are you guys looking at the face? This woman is sinister. I know TikTok, you can't see it. If you go to my YouTube page, you'll see the photos I'm posting up. Sinister. All right, let's get to... I'm going to drop the call-in link. I'm going to drop it for our members first. Let's get to 200 likes. I'll drop the call in, and we'll take some callers. I want to hear what you guys feel about the taglines, and I want to know how you feel about the trailer that dropped. Here I am. All right. I'm going to drop the call-in link for our members first. So members, I'm going to post it up for Team Kempire and Royal Court members. This is a first. Okay? I'm going to post it up right now. Hold on, y'all. Let me clear my throat. We are already almost at 36,000 subscribers. This is amazing. All right, let me post this backstage link for all members, all channel members. And I will be giving you a timer, everyone, just so you know. Backstage link. Okay. Because it's already late and I do need to get some sleep. Because it's already been a long day. All right. Team Kempire and Royal Court members, I've already posted the backstage link where you have first access to the backstage. As you know, the backstage is very limited. So it's already posted. All right, we're at 175. I'm going to post the call-in link for everyone here. If you haven't liked the video already, we already have almost 400 people watching. Like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel and also getting more eyes on what we're doing here on the channel. A place where you're getting daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. All right, let's go. And thank you so much for the donations. We are already at $165. We are trying to reach our goal of $1,000, raising money for Project Hope that is doing the work for those affected by Hurricane Ida. All right. Let me post the call-in link. Mia, I see you. I'll bring you up in 2 seconds. All right. Renee, I'm posting the link now. Calm down, everyone. I'm running on very low energy right now. It's been a day. Let me, TikTok, if you would like to call in, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you're able to get the call-in link there. All right. Let's take some callers. Let me just post this here. Okay. Let me take a sip here. Let me open the timer first. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Nia, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Nia? Oh, and I dropped you out. There we go.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm excited for this season. I actually like Salt Lake City. I think they're kind of like the underdogs right about now of the Real Housewives. I think they're really funny. Jen to me always seemed to have some type of, like mental, like it's like I think she does take medication for certain things and you can see it. But
She's admitted that.
yeah. I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to hold out and see what happens. I'm just going to see what happens because we said the same thing with Erica. And then we look more and more into it and it looks like she knows a lot. But one thing I do want to point out is just like the assistant. If he's the assistant, and she has many assistants, how come him out of all of those assistants are in this as well? You understand what I'm saying? I always knew he was kind of shady because ain't no 50-year-old man gonna be some 30 or whatever her age is assistant. He's too prime in his age to be an assistant. You understand what I'm saying? But
I mean, I
I
don't know if
can't
that's
wait to see what
necessarily
happens.
true. I mean, I've seen older men that are assistants at his age. So I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Kempire, let me ask you a question. When you first saw him, did he look like somebody who would work underneath Jen Shah?
I mean, he looks like something else, but we won't get into that.
No, he does not look like someone to me that will work underneath her. I'm going to be
Okay.
honest. I
Okay.
think he knows how to handle her, and I think he
Oh.
knows what to say, what to do. Because if I'm sorry, but she's going to need to fix this. But I also feel like, Homeboy was doing something on the low as well with her business.
Well, he's taking a plea deal, so he's
Allegedly.
good.
That's because he probably knows they have something on him. But hey, I can't wait to see what happens. I don't want to say if she's not guilty or anything. I'm just going to see what happens, let the court play out. I did see that her court case was postponed, and I was looking up to see how would she be indicted in these charges. But I'm still going to keep looking it up and stuff like that because these are some serious, allegations.
Yeah, they really are. All right, Nia, it's already 2 minutes.
Thank you. Oh, I kept this short this time.
Yeah, you did. I'm impressed. Go ahead,
I
Nia.
know. All right,
Hey,
but thank you. You have a nice night, okay?
you too. Bye. All right, guys. Let me reset. Let me reset the clock. Let me reset the clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. All right, Memi, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Memi? Memi, I can't hear you. All right, Memi, you might have to drop out and call back in. I couldn't hear you. QK, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, QK?
Hello.
Yes.
Well, hi. Sorry, it's a bit late. Let's get into this. Right, Rubberface, the mask that is called Jen Shah. You've seen the state of that. She is a clip. I went and messaged Brooks on Insta last year and asked him to make her a jail tracksuit. He didn't reply, but I bet he laughed about it. Talking about Whitney. Whitney was everything in the confessionals. Keep Whitney forever. She's the best. We might disagree on this, and you might hate me forever, and our melons might not be sweet anymore. But I absolutely adore Mary Cosby for all the shadiness, for all the vaultiness. Don't upset Vault Kempire, I mean it. And just the fact that she gets Jen Shah together.
Do you think it was Mary Cosby that tipped the feds?
Probably. She has to be honest. She is holy and all. The God is within her. But no, she is the only one that gets her together. I like not so slim shady Heather. She is shady, but I like her. She's honest. As for Lisa Boho, nah. She reminds me of my younger sister. Boring. And,
your poor sister.
No, I can't buy it. No. And, the other one, Meredith, she was like wallpaper, but when I've been looking at these trailers and the way she's been going on, and I've seen a fight with her and Lisa going on, arguing back and forth, she's going to bring it this season. She is. I'm not too sure about the new one. She seems a bit boring.
You haven't seen her yet.
Well, I seen her try to get into a fight with someone. I just thought, girl, sit down. This is basic. It's like what you do in school. But I just want Whitney's confessionals. She is everything in those confessionals. She pulls Lisa rotten, and I just hope this year Lisa Boho learns how to exfoliate, moisturize, and stop looking like she has a hand up a cow's ass when it comes to reunions. That tan was an absolute streaky mess. Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
All right. Your time is up.
My time's never up, Kempy.
You really should be going to sleep. You're in the UK. It's late.
I had to keep it quick for the timer. But
Thank you, QK.
next.
St. J, what's going on?
Hello. Okay, gosh. Okay, I'm nervous now. 2 minutes. Okay, boom. I, too, don't mind Mary. I like when Mary brings to the show. I think she's kooky. I need them to... Because I don't want to judge Mary off of rumors. And I think that's where I came to Mary last season. Like, if she really is doing this, where's her handcuffs?
I thought she'd be the first arrested.
I did too. And clearly, what she did supposedly get arrested on. So the taglines were I actually thought Jeannie had the best tagline for the show. Like, for the way the cast is, I have lots of opinions actually was the best.
I liked it. I didn't hate it. Of all of them, it's just definitely one of the better ones.
And so they're opening the show. Like, this is episode 1. We're getting the arrest. Like, that's the content we sign up for.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see some of the girls. I don't know why they would know to tip the feds off on Jen, though.
Right?
Like I think that's a bigger question. Like, how would you know? Unless
the feds reach out to them.
And also, I said it in the chat because I'm scrambling to think. Okay, the feds know where you're at. She was in America. She had her phone. They knew they could find her. Like, it wasn't. They didn't need a tip. They've been watching her. They've been watching her. So it wasn't like she was under the map. She's with the whole film crew.
Going on a trip.
Yeah, like, come on. How easy could this be? So I'm really excited. I want to clarify the schedule. So we're going to do Potomac at 10.
We'll see. Because here's the thing. I'll be very transparent with you guys. I would like to watch Potomac. I mean, we didn't have much else to report on Sunday nights, but now we have Salt Lake City. I wish they kind of kept Salt Lake City during the week, but they're not. So, like in the New York time slot. Why not the New York time slot? Anyways. So what I wanted to do was an after show with Salt Lake City after the Potomac recap. But look, this is me playing with ideas. You guys will let me know in the comments. We will figure it out. Regardless, we're going to be recapping it, and I will be doing a separate something just for members only.
Okay, perfect. I'm always down for a good live, and Sunday nights are my best nights. So I love it.
Okay. St. J, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for having me.
Bye. All right, guys. I'm going to take one more caller. Let me reset the clock. All right. Renee, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Renee?
Hey.
How are you?
Kempire. Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. What are your thoughts on this stuff?
Well, I have a couple thoughts. I'm wondering if Jen, she's going to have to deal with the other people in her organization being held accountable. Also, if, she'll be invited back next year. I mean, do you think that it'd be interesting to see a housewife in jail? I definitely do. I'd love to see that. I wonder.
Think that would happen. I think, well, they kind of did it with Teresa. I mean, they waited to come back.
I would love to see that. also with like Erica, like she's been bringing up all these other people into the mix, trying to take the blame off of herself and everything. How far do you think that's going to go?
Honestly, I think her being on the show this season has actually made it worse for her.
Yes, I agree, because she's just been not giving any remorse or anything. I mean, I know that legally you have like certain restraints or anything, but she's obviously saying like, no, like all the money belongs to me. These were all gifts. Like that's just not a good look. I love you. Love what you do. Love when you're with Up and Adam. So thank you.
Thank you, Renee, for calling in. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Memi, I'm going to try one more time to see. Memi? Memi? I hear you, Memi. Well, I don't know what was going on there. Maybe she was having some technical issues. It is what it is. Guys, here are my final thoughts on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. For the replay crew, let me know your thoughts on their taglines, how you would rate them. Also, let me know what you thought of the little teaser that we got. If you missed out on that teaser, you can see it in full on my TikTok at TheKempire. Follow me there as well. The season looks good, y'all. We will figure out a schedule on how we're going to recap it. New things are coming to the Kempire Daily membership. Also, we will be expanding in other areas, guys. Stay tuned. Lots of really great things that will be worth your time and your coins. Worth your time and your coins. I appreciate everyone that donated to our Hope. Oh, no, I'm about to say Hope for Haiti. We already did that. For our Project Hope fundraiser that we're doing here on the channel. We're trying to get to $1,000 before the end of the month for those that are affected by Hurricane Ida. Shout out to everyone that donated during this live. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to our mods. Everyone in the chat, show love to the mods if you haven't already. I appreciate my mods, and I appreciate all of you being a part of the conversation. And I appreciate everyone that called in, even when it's very, very late wherever you are in the world. TikTok, I appreciate you all being here as well, guys. Have a fantastic evening. I'm going to rest my voice so I can do my shady podcast. So you can get a podcast episode this week if you're not subscribed to my podcast, Kempire Radio, on all podcast platforms. All that information is available in the description of this video. Thank you guys for being here. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow. Oh, I gotta go watch Roni. The Secret's Revealed. I'll watch that in bed. Have a good night, y'all. Let's get out of here.